coffee, today's, no big deal, right? So look around, that couple that was, the second couple that was with the dog, it was like they were just chilling, right? Right over the door on the steps. They know that when I come out, they know I come out that way, because why would I go down the ramp? I don't have a wheelchair, right? It's for wheelchairs, for strollers. So I go down the steps. It's 2 whole steps. It's not a big deal. And then I come back down. I walk down. I don't take a scooter. I don't, drive a car to come all the way down the block. So, I'm trying to at least walk a little bit. It's so fucking hot here though. It's like 90 something degrees today. But there's a breeze where I'm sitting. I get an ambulance. So anyways. Graduation came up, I gotta get money for that. And then we're going out later. Oh, look at traffic. It's only money for food and for the things we're doing. So look at it. I get the ATM and get the money out and I see the dog walk a couple. Yes, this truck is still there. Hey, listen, whatever they're doing, grapple or whatever the hell that they're into, I don't fucking care. It's none of my business. I mean, if I did something like that, they would be all up in my business, Because that's how they roll. That's how perps roll. Just something like this. He almost went back in. Yeah, I saw him the other day. 3 houses down. You see where the bike is? Right behind that is like a little bush. And a little ledge for the flowers. You're sitting there. So I guess he goes to everybody's house to smoke. He used to only do that to my house. Just come under the tree, smoke. The ambulance here. Because I won't stay. I didn't stay at Dunkin', that's why. I'm gonna try not to stay there because it's not worth it. I gotta see all these perps and then scream at them. It's not worth it. Coffee. It's really good today. I got the French vanilla and salted caramel swirled. It's good. So now I'm just gonna chill for a little bit. I just want some cold. Oh man. Oh. Right. Oh boy. Right?
Yeah, it happened all the time. What are you doing?
Not much. Just drinking coffee. Yeah, it's fun. It's weird because the spot right here is always taken. Always. He lives here, so he wants to park, closer. I mean, it is good exercise, but still, sometimes, especially when it's hot like this today, you want to get to your car real fast, quicker. So that couple I saw the other day with the dog, it kind of looked like, it was the same coloring as the French Bulldog I saw that day, but it was a pug. And they did it, to me, they seemed like they were acting like it wasn't their dog, like they were pretending. So we have a lot of dog walker perps, so that's what made me think of that. It could be, I didn't see them do the skit yet because I did leave right after that. So, and then you saw all the recording I made after that. The guy was screaming at me, I didn't take your picture, you're lying. Like, yeah, okay. There's cameras all throughout the store and outside the building. I think they would see you when you take a picture of somebody. Because I didn't film him doing that, he thinks that I would forget that he did that. No, he caught me off guard because I haven't had anybody take a picture of me in a long time. That's why he was pissed off. He knows he's guilty. When people are guilty of doing something they're not supposed to do, they start screaming like that, like a psycho. It's all narcissistic gaslighting bullshit. They're so mad at me because I figure them out. What's to figure out? I've been around narcissistic people my whole life. You think I don't know their fucking games? It's the same fucking games since the beginning of time. Since Satan was a person on our earth, and he was like he looked like Poseidon over there. You know, all the Greek gods and goddesses. Those are Nephilims and demons and everything. I think they called him Zeus or something like that. Yeah, that was Satan. That's what he looked like when he had a human body, just like God had a human body, which was Jesus. There you go. You know, Satan mimics and copies everybody. That's why these gangsters mimic and copy us all the time. I said there was a girl yesterday. She had a Looney Tune shirt after I wore a Looney Tune shirt the day before. Mimic and copying. And last week sometime I wore my Tom and Jerry shirt, and a little girl was wearing Tom and Jerry shirt. You know, sometimes when I talk about this stuff, you know, they hear it. They hear they watch the videos. It's mostly perps on my channel watching my videos. They like trying to figure out what to do next, you know. But I'm telling you what they're doing now, so when you see it, you won't be so surprised, you know. You'll be like, oh, okay, that's what they're doing, that and that and that. They don't like to be confronted on anything, not at all. And that's why he yelled at me to that guy. He wanted me to not be able to sleep last night, and it didn't work. I prayed already, and I slept, so it doesn't work. I don't know, look. They could do whatever the hell they want. God has my back. So, I love how they think they can get away with this shit. I'm defending myself. I yelled back at him because, the fuck? He stopped the car, I was getting out. Like, that's just how you, I bet that's how he treats his wife too. Or she's just like him. Hopefully they beat the shit out of each other one day. Make sure your child's at the grandmother's house right when you do that. They just like, he just claims he doesn't come in at the same time as me. Right after me he comes in. There's a hole for me. He complains there's no air conditioner on. You know, all these people do is complain about everything. I know I do. I complain about a lot too. Because I'm uncomfortable. I'm overweight, so I'm uncomfortable with everything. I've tried to stop myself. You know, it's a bad habit, but you know, they do it because they want me to get angry at them. You know, they act. My father used to act exactly the same way these perps act. So they not know that I know these tactics already, or what? But of course I know these tactics. That's what they do. But this car was in their driveway next door. And I couldn't see who was on the porch. When she was on the porch, she flew up the stairs. What was she doing? Like, what the hell?
Batter now.
Huh?
It's little batter.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, it's got a little breeze coming.
Very, very hot in the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like a breeze right now, so I'm gonna sit out here for a little bit. I missed like the whole morning. I was shitting out perps, you know. I always say that too. When I go to the bathroom, I'm like, I hope the perps smell everything. I really do. I'm not kidding. I hope you all smell it. They got those vision goggles on, right? They want us to experience the shit that they're doing in real time. Sometimes it's, you know, they're really doing stuff like that. And sometimes it's like a green screen. So I don't want to experience your fake shit. I want to have my own experiences. I don't know if I have that kind of screen on me. So, I mean, I guess I do because, you know, all these persons around, they see that I'm having a peaceful time, you know, minding my business and just sitting there having my coffee. I'm enjoying my time alone. They can't be alone, so they just get like angry about anybody who's alone by themselves. They get angry, even if they're not, you know, gang stalking the person. If the person is, you know, nice and quiet and happy, alone doing their own thing, they get very angry. They think they own us, you know. They think that they own us, and they're telling us what to do. It's the other way around, buddy. We are telling them what to do. They don't do nothing without us, right? So how are we doing what they want us to do? It's the other way around. You know the song? When I move, you move. Just like that. There you go. I really would like to have a soundtrack on some of my videos. I try to speak as clearly as I can, but sometimes it don't come out like that. You know, my teeth are all fucked up too. It's part of the program. When they start to shrink your pineal gland too at an early age, and they do cause depression and anxiety. You know what I mean? They want you to have a meltdown, so they could videotape you and call you crazy. You know, but I don't do that in person. I do it at home. Sometimes I do it in the backyard. Like I told the perps that day, when I filmed all of that shit, you heard what I said, right? I don't know if you watched it. So all the fucking perps are gonna get it. See? They don't like that. They just beats. The clown cars don't like. Yep. Whew. What a big ass chunk of tree. Some big ass chunks, bruh. So, one of the other things they do, these perps, I'm a snitch on every perp. I'm gonna be, what's his name, 6'9", minus the rainbow hair. I don't know how they don't see that agenda with his hair and grills. Yeah, yeah, boy, he has a ponytail and everything. Come on now. Anyways, what they do is they'll stand in front of your house, right? Even if you have a camera and it doesn't catch anything, they stand in front of your house and drink liquor. So with me, they drink tiny liquor bottles, right? They'll stand there and then at some point they drink the liquor bottles and then throw it outside. Sometimes they pull up to the spot, drink their liquor, their little liquor bottles, and then just throw it, out of the car. And my neighbor's child, yeah, from the other side, the Smokey Robinsons, they used to all the kids used to go and get Starbucks. I know this because they used to drink their Starbucks and put the cups in front of the house, in front of my house, in the street. I saw them do it more than once. It was caught on camera. Their parents will see stuff like that. When people do the wrong thing, their parents never see it. Like, we did the wrong thing, our parents saw it and would have punished us, right? And these are supposedly grown-ups, kids in their 20s, and so they should know better. And if they lived here, they couldn't take the stuff and put it in the garbage pail. Like, it's that hard. I guess so. They probably figured we would clean up after them. Nope, I'm not cleaning up after you or anybody else. So they like to throw garbage in my tree. There's like a little sandwich baggie right now. And there was a Dunkin' Donuts bag. I know you saw the video, I took a video. There was like an empty drink and something else, I guess food or something. And it's right behind the tree now because I kicked it there. Because fuck these birds, I ain't cleaning up after them. So that couple, you saw his shirt, it was a pentagram with all the symbols on it. They did that on purpose, they know I'm not a witch. They were just letting me know that they're witches and they're watching. Good, look, the witch was watching a mirror. If you know where that's from, let me know. It's from something. Anyways. So that's why I kicked it in the street because I knew it was theirs. They parked here, and she had the passenger door open. And I was wondering why the hell she did that, right? So that's some sort of signal. I don't know what. I forgot what signal it means. I'm gonna have to look it up. And then I see the garbage like that. Yeah, that she did it. That's why she had the door open too. It was some sort of symbol or signal to the handler. And then, the garbage was there. She was throwing her garbage out too. And the liquor bottle too. It's not the first time we ever found tiny liquor bottles. You usually find cigarette butts too. Cigarette butts, tiny liquor bottles. So anyways, there was a bottle on the pole there once, like a soda bottle. The camera didn't catch it, so I don't know who did it, but the camera didn't catch it. And more than once there was piss bottles in front of our house. These perps, they park in that spot. They would piss in bottles, empty bottles, and just leave it there outside. Like I said, I ain't picking up after them. Anyway, so no, we're parking right now, so. Yeah, it's very juicy. Yeah, there's a witch from very juicy. Ever since that day when she was trying to do the weird spell on me, that her friend was trying to touch me and everything, she's been doing some stuff. Well, she's not getting my business. The smoothies, they look good, Everybody says they're expensive. That's on my old tenant. I haven't seen her in I don't even know how long, 2 years maybe. Something's up. So what you prove before that? I'm like, bruh. So her mail still comes to the house. The synchronization is funny. Look at the car itself. Abandoned a scratchy car. When you hear the car honk at the corner, then he pressed the button. But I caught that shit in real time. These are little triggers that they're trying to get me to scream at them. Nope. Well, I'll report it, but I won't scream. He's parked in front of my house before. That's where they tell each other. When one of them parks in front of my house, they tell somebody else, right? They get a notification to park in front of my house and to stay there for a little while. Then whenever the time is up that they have to leave, they text the next perp, and that perp takes their spot. So yesterday was the satanic couple number 2, which that's not the first couple I've ever seen like that. And that's strange to see in this neighborhood. It's a predominantly Jewish neighborhood. So, but they don't say anything. They don't really talk to anybody else but each other. This is why. Every reason why you shouldn't, be friends with everybody. They're right on top, right? They're exactly right with that. But no, you shouldn't just hang out with your own people. You should get to know people of every culture and everything. We all should see that we have a lot in common, is what I'm trying to say. But, some people you really can't be friends with. And those are the types of people that I cannot be friends with them. I'm 100% Christian, I love God, and I can't hang out with devil worshippers. They want to be my friends so bad, it's pathetic, actually, really pathetic. I can't do it. Because I already was friends with people like that in high school, and then after they, I don't know, I people, but they had friends of their own, so they can't. I'm not allowed to have friends of my own. We know that, right? You have friends, and they have friends and it's you, and then you meet other people and hang out with them. Then they get angry. What? So they think they own us. That's why. That's what I'm saying. They do spells on people. And the demons tell them that they own us, but they really don't. So when you figure out what they're doing, they get angry. Oh, baby, stop. Like John, when the fuck? Anyways, moving on. When I said stuff, I told John to never call me again because he ditched me for my family member, and that was not cool. She stopped talking to all of us at that point. What the fuck's going on here? What is he doing? Alrighty then. You're in the fucking way. They know it. It's funny when the gang stalkers the Hasidic people in the neighborhood, because they don't know what the hell they're doing. They don't know what that is. They keep to themselves. So they really don't know what that is. So, I think it's funny when gang stalk people that don't know what the hell that is. Because, like I said, that this program is for everybody. They're gonna get tired of gang stalking some of us, and just start gang stalking people that don't know what that is. So they're not gonna really get a reaction. Oh, like the guy that was coming around here, I already knew he was shady. You saw him. He's wearing fucking winter clothes in summer. That's already shady. What the hell is wrong with you? It was 90 degrees and he was wearing a thick wool sweater and thick pants. Like, what are you doing? Put shorts and a t-shirt on. Are you nuts? How you not sweating? I don't understand people. I don't understand. They don't know about heat stroke, I guess, or heat exhaustion, because that's what's gonna happen when you wear those clothes in the summer. He came up here, like I was getting away from that other guy. I waited till that guy sped off, and then I came down the block. And then he started walking up the block, and he saw me, so, but he saw my sister too. And then he started texting somebody, and he was standing right there by the tree, like he was gonna do something. I'm like, what are you gonna do? First of all, I have cameras. I see everything. Have a camera. Do it in front of the fucking camera, like I screamed at you guys the other day. You fucking perps. And now Druggy Smurf being a booty bandit. Yeah, I've never seen him do that before. He is a psychopath. Hey, you're a fucking curse in fucking America. You see my American flag bandana over there? That's why he said it. And then we have the American flag bow here. There you go. That's why he said it. We have an American flag thing over there in the garden. Like I said, they want us to yell at them. Like, we put all these decorations down. Not me, I didn't put the decorations down. And they use it. They look at it and then they start talking about stuff like I was screaming in front of the house. They think I'm gonna come out and scream back at them. Nope. I will let you unravel all by yourself. Like I said, they want to put us away. And that's what crackhead Smurf said. He knew my name finally. He got to know my name because, they know who I am. Or who they think I am. Unfortunately, the worker said my name. So, I mean, I confirmed it to him because he looked over, he was a little happy. So that's how I know he's faking everything he's doing. I mean, he is high, but it was extra. Like, he was going the extra mile, in the rants and my live video. And I did catch him say, I'm going to put you in the psych ward. I'm going to call the cops and have them put you in the psych ward. I'm like, are you fucking serious? I caught his ass saying it, so. I wish they caught him saying it, you know. But now I'm not gonna go to get coffee for, like a couple days. I'm running low on cash, so I'm not gonna eat coffee for a while. What else? I don't know. I don't know. I know what else is going on, but I'm not gonna go to Dunkin' right away now. When I come home from the gym, I come straight home. What are the perks gonna do? That too, you're not gonna stop me from going to the gym. I'm doing very well in the gym actually. I'm doing extra arm exercises, so I don't know. It looks like that Pepsi Smurf. They always shave their head like that and dress like the original purpose that you have in the beginning. To set you off. Yes, they're trying to make you get pissed off. So everybody thinks it's it's all a game, it's all fun and games until someone loses a limb or an eye or offs themselves. Unfortunately, a lot of people have done that. They can't take the program. I'm struggling. It's only, and I do feel bad for the families that they leave behind. But, I don't know where you're going to go after this because you're not supposed to kill yourself. You can go to hell for that, actually. I'm not even joking. There's certain things you do that you cannot come back from. There's like certain parts of hell that you have to be before you can get approved to be, your soul in the afterlife, but you can't come back ever. You're not coming back. Only when Christ comes back and does the final judgment. And some of us get new bodies and stay on earth, sinless bodies, which is great because this world is wicked. So hopefully the CIs that are still here won't be experiencing that because that's going to be weird. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be freaky. Yeah. This world is so wicked, it's not even funny. Did I just see Booty Bandit again? Mm-hmm. So I saw Booty Bandit go into Dunkin'. Yeah, it's coming right now, I think. Yep. Oh, he changes his clothes, man. Yeah, there he is. Oh. There's Booty Bandit. There's Mommy and Poppy. Mm-hmm. That's what he has, clothes. He changes clothes, man. Unless I just saw his followers go first, Mm-hmm. Then I go home. But that's the thing too, like he has parents that are teaching him how to sell food, how to make the food probably and then sell it. Not because they did all that gang stuff and smarter than me. I'm not buying any of their food. They don't speak English, but the mother wrote down the word witchcraft in a notebook. I saw it with my own eyes. I had the camera pointing down. I saw her writing something in a notebook. So when I went up to the corner where they were hanging out, they were asking people for money and everything, all three of them. Then I didn't see the snack thing that they had. They were just asking people for money, begging. They were sitting on like a little stool, all three of them. And then one day it said, I looked over and it said witchcraft on the paper. I was like, OMG. And she looked at me. She jumped up, her eyes bulged out of her head. She covered the paper and she put it away in her bag. I said, it's too late. I saw it already. That's why I yelled at them one day. I was like, don't even think about doing any witchcraft against me. And they looked at each other and didn't know what to say. They felt stupid. And they don't bother me no more. So I'm saying, you gotta put these perps in their place. You know? America. Yeah, so this truck is really nice, by the way. I don't know. She's still a little forced to smoke pot, which I don't. You know, who cares? But the way she acts, she's like ridiculous. But she was gonna do something. I don't know what it was. She was coming down the stairs as I was walking up to go to Dunkin'. And she saw me. She turned around and ran upstairs. I don't know what she was up to. Oh, these are so cute. My wish for the dogs they use in this program is that they get into an actual real home, a forever home, so they get adopted and stay with an actual family. You gotta understand, some of the people with their dogs, those are real families, you know. But sometimes when you see, it's a different thing, you know what I mean? Like, you have to read their body language. Look at their body language and the way they act with the dogs. Like the Barbie Smurf, you know, all plastic in her body, but I don't know why. She does not look good. She looks like a blow-up doll. So, no, if I was a lesbian, I wouldn't have sex with her. She wants to have sex with me, though. You heard that. You heard my story, what she said. She's uniquely cute. If I was a lesbian, I would do her. No, like you. And she kept looking at me. She was looking me up and down from behind. No, we're not doing that. Ugh. These women, some of them would just go with anything. Get a vibrator. You know? So anyways, when she brought her French Bulldog in, I could tell it wasn't her dog. It wasn't, because he was too scared. He was like shaking when she brought him in, shaking. And then her boyfriend always came in right after me, sat like 2 seats behind me. It's like 4 drinks and some food. Speaks to her on speaker. She speaks to him on speaker when she's in there. And I always hear that conversation. They want me to hear what they're gonna say. And it's always something pertaining to what I'm doing. Like when he was talking, this was a couple of days ago. He said something about an appointment. I was like, what the hell? I just made a dental appointment right before that, right before I came in that day. And he goes, yeah, I just made an appointment. And I'm like, what the fuck? So you hear the beeping? That's coming from another block. There's a lot of traffic there too because they're building condos. So I said, lady, why are you wearing a mask? No ladies wear masks now. Mask mandates are not around anymore. My fucking ass ain't put on no mask on right now. What's the worry? Everybody's vaccinated. What's the problem? They all ran out to get vaccinated, right? So they won't catch anything from people. They don't even know if anybody had it yet. Well, these people ended up in the hospital or something. But that's why they're shooting these lasers at us. They tricked me into getting it. Right, but I waited a month in between the first shots. I already knew I didn't want to go to the hospital, so I prayed about it too. And I feel completely different, as in not of this world. You know what I mean? I don't feel different like I'm a blue blood or something. I don't feel that. I feel the complete opposite. Honestly, if I was a blue blood by now, nobody would be gang stalking me. I would not have any issues with these people. These people would have left me alone. And the fact that they're up in their game, that means I'm doing something right. So. I cannot believe this. Maybe I'm going to flies. Flies, go away, flies. Shoe flies, don't bother me. Yeah, I don't see anybody coming down right now doing stuff. It's very strange. Usually, they look for me at Dunkin', they don't see me, then they come down the block and do some weird shit. Oh God. Oh. I'll tell you, one time I went to the bowling alley with my friends. And I saw John on the way there, and he was coming out of there. So, since he was with my family member, they were dating. I don't know why they couldn't say it. Why were they too afraid to say they were dating? He's another confused one. He likes her better than me, but okay, then tell me that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why are you hiding it? You know, most of these loser perps only like party people. Oh, excuse me, I never got invited to parties. I'm a horrible person. No. I was fucking being saved. God knows what the hell happened to those parties. I don't want to be a part of that at all. Why is that so much fun? I don't know. I want to travel the world. That would have been fun. But no, everybody else gets to do that. Yeah, my destiny was definitely taken from me by a witch. Definitely. There's a couple of videos about it on YouTube. Did somebody steal your destiny? Yeah, I think. If my destiny, I felt it, was to be a world traveler. Because I always watched Food Planet, Animal Planet, the traveling planet, thing, whatever it was. I forgot what it's called back then. I was like, ooh, I want to go there. And I would write stuff down, like all these places I wanted to go. And some witch knew about it somewhere. Probably my family member, probably. It has to be. Gotta be somebody close to you, that gets jealous that you want to do these things. And goes, no, that's not my thing. I deserve that, not you. Bunch of Karens. Oh, they go to witches and warlocks. And they find out if that's really your destiny. And if you don't know, then they steal it from you. They really do. They steal your destiny from you. Because how is it that I'm the only one in my family that has epilepsy? And the way it suddenly happened to, everything, it was very suspicious. A very suspicious thing. I tell you, John's gonna show up soon. I'm calling it. He hasn't shown up anywhere in the neighborhood in a really long time. The last time he showed up in the neighborhood was right before the pandemic. I saw him coming off the train and walking to the park, to that building. That's how I know that's where he lives. I figured he would come back to live near me because they narcissistic people said that's how they send flying monkeys. You know what I mean? He probably saw me hanging out with my friend, got jealous, and, and that's when he really upped the game. That park, and that's not parking lot, the park over there. There's a lot of people that do drugs, all kinds of drugs. So he probably figured, oh, I can help the drug dealer out and get more people. And they're handlers too. The drug dealers are handlers. They recruit them from jail at a psych ward. They take them out. See how I'm choking now? They want me to choke on my words. They recruit them from gangs, take them from jail, provide them with the drugs. They go to the park. Just like the 70s and the 80s, when those pandemics happened. Epidemics, whatever they're called. The needles and stuff like that, So they had those types of drugs. And they're still doing that. It's just different times of the night. Park here was notorious for that shit. I used to hear gunshots. I didn't know what the hell was going on. My family always told me to never go to the park at night, even at 8 o'clock at night. That's when they would start. They would start at 8 o'clock at night. And I would just be there all night and day. And then there was a curfew on the park. It says the park closes at dusk. I don't know about the handball court. I know the park itself closes at dusk, like they said. They do lock the gates and everything, so I know that's true. But the handball court right next door to the building is probably open. I used to always see people hanging out there. I used to go to, I should probably go back there one day. It was workers so-called associated. So, local supermarket where they mostly Jewish stuff. They had some cool stuff there once. I bought some stuff. They had like little tiny bags of chips and stuff. I don't like to buy the big bag of chips. I'm the only one person, so I want to try a chip. I buy a small bag, the 50-cent bags they call them. Nothing wrong with that. You have one a week, and you're good. You should try it. Sometimes you want a little salty snack, a sweet snack. So that's what I did. And that's why I bought them. They were cheap too, and they were real brands like in other stores, and they were cheaper. So I was proud of myself for walking, out of my comfort zone. And then I would go to the park itself. And then I went to the first handball court first. Then I would hang out there. And then I went with my friends to the actual park itself, like the next block over. So, it was, the beeping. It was actually, I felt good going, walking far. For me, it's far because I don't really walk too much. What happens is I used to go over there in the park with John. We used to hang out there every day in the summer. And even after he started working, I wasn't working. I would fill out applications online like crazy. And, nowadays you have to know somebody that could get you in, So he got lucky like that. Of course, people like that will get lucky. So we used to go to the park. He used to come here on his bike. He would put the bike in the garage, and then we would walk to the park. It was nice. It was like 2 blocks away. Yeah. Nice exercise. I was thinner back then. He started, crank calling me and following me on the train and sends his friends to follow me on the train, and they would say stuff that only I would know, you know. Like, we got close, man, and it was all a lie. First of all, if he liked me in any kind of way, he never told me. He told other people I was his ex-girlfriend. So why would I want to date somebody like that, first of all? Oh, he screwed me over so much. His program screwed me over with gang stalking. And then he screwed me over. And then when I had a hard time finding any work, you know, I went to so many programs. They were all so ghetto, and they had too many people that were working with, so I never got like any callbacks. You know, so I would call them and say, "Hi, do you have anything available?" You know, and they had nothing. They didn't have anything. I think that was a little weird too. So he probably messed with that too. He probably found out that I was doing that and found a way to mess with it. Because we were in the same program together to look for work. You know, we couldn't get into college, so we went to this program. And he wound up getting a job, so he quit the program. But for some reason, I didn't. You know, I didn't stay with the program like I should have. By the time my mom got sick and had to go to the hospital, I went back to the program. I don't even know how many times. Refilled out all the paperwork. And they never called back. They had so many people that were waiting. They had older people, young people, you know, my age, older people. And then the program closed down after a while because they realized it wasn't working. It was all bullshit. Now, if I was friends with somebody who was also looking for a job and I got a job, I would be like, "Hey, you want to work with me? I'll give you an application." Right? I mean, not that I expected it, but as close as I thought we were, I would figure he would say, "Hey, you know, come to this job interview." My other friend, however, did that. He said they're looking for people, you know, extra workers. So I went there to fill out the application. And I never heard back from them either. But at least he told me, you know, "Hey, they're looking for somebody. I know you're looking for a job. My job is hiring. This is where they are. This is the phone number," you know. So it was nice. At least he was nice about it, you know. He could have been a dick too and not tell me anything. So crazy. But like I said, you have to be in a coven of some kind to work for these companies. It's very weird how they think. They really do. They take your application and they go through a warlock and a witch or whatever, a high priest. They give it to them to look over. And if they see that you're going to be a Christian, even if you're not a Christian yet, but you're going to be one, they don't hire you just for that. And that's why when you actually almost get a job very closely on one and you don't get it, they give it to somebody else. They did it to me. That's what that is too. They do witchcraft. They're like, "Oh, this person would be really good for our company. Would probably help us out a lot. But she believes in Christ? Nope, we can't hire her." Now I don't feel bad for what happens to your company after that. Listen, I don't believe in horoscopes anymore. But what my horoscope was, I would have been a hard worker. So I went into business for myself, selling stuff on eBay, right? I figured, oh, I don't need these things anymore. Sell them. And I was doing really well too. For 6 months straight, I was selling at least one item a month. And then That was it. No, nothing. Nobody was looking at my stuff, so they hid my page first, so people can't even just look at it. You know, they definitely hid it. They hid it away. You know, they don't like when you have any kind of income, any side hustle or nothing. So. So they did all that shit to me this week because I won money from scratch offs. Are you kidding? They act like I won the jackpot. I did not win the jackpot. I won like $45 the first time, at least 25 this time. What's that? Like, that's a threat to them, I guess. Ooh, so threatening. So, since this guy over here honked the horn at the same time as that other guy honked, like we're in sync with each other, I might have to get his license plate. See, right now, I would love to be able to just call up my new friend and say, hey, you want to hang out? At least he's working. At least, you know, he was able to work, which is good. You need to. A lot of people do need it. Like, I'm annoyed that I don't work because I can't do nothing. I clean as much as I possibly can. I do laundry, all that stuff. So they hate when I do that too. Well, they're really gonna hate me tomorrow because I gotta do my laundry tomorrow. I have to do some wacky shit. Hope I catch it. It's 52 minutes damn. Oh yeah, I said out loud I was going to Dunkin'. And only that one couple showed up. That's weird. And I was so blue banded, but he didn't win. So that's weird too. I think they're just trying to take it easy right now after I yelled at that one guy. That guy is dumb. He has his name on his license plate. Some motherfucker that he is. You can easily look up your license plate if your name's on it. Very recognizable license plate. One license plate we saw was called Chung. Like, yeah, maybe you shouldn't put your real name on your license plate. So you're that the wacko. What should I call him? I don't know yet. I gotta think of a name. He was so pissed I took a picture of him from outside. I wasn't pissed when he did it to me. I was sitting by coffee and looked at him. I did the thumbs up and everything. He had a flash on. Did you take your picture? I'm like, yeah, you did. Right in front of the store. Yes, you did. That's why I told him. That's why I did that. I'm like, oh, you can take a picture of me, but I can't do it back. Oh, okay, sure. For once in their life, they need to get their ass beat. You heard me. Where's Druggy Smurf? What's going on with him? His whole ass was hanging out yesterday. Remember this? He had a big smile on his face too when he did that. He likes the attention. They're always stupid. They always do stupid shit like that just to get attention. Where's this lady on the internet? Why are you not embarrassed? It's true. How are they not embarrassed? I mean, I know they get paid for it, but still, like, I gotta do what? To get what? You know? They're like, okay, I'll do it. Fucking retard. Something's mentally off about them. Oh, stuff like that going around the world, too. People have been writing on people's channels, make asylums great again. It's true. Like, how come these people walking around doing this stuff and we're the crazy people? I don't understand. It boggles the mind.